you can see this photo we're showing on the screen now. This is an OnlyFans model whose name is Astrid Wett, which is very OnlyFansy, should we say. She posted this photo on outside Wembley of her with this man. We're not showing the man's face in the photo for reasons that become apparent. She claimed that this man had given her his son's ticket for the football. Obviously, when the League Cup final, incredibly popular, very hard to get a ticket. Unfortunately for him, someone zoomed in on the photo and showed that he had his flies undone, which, as you can imagine, posing with an OnlyFans model with your flies undone with football fans led to incredible amount of mocking. 15 million views her tweet got. And I mean, for the face of it, it sounds quite, again, amusing and one of those things, a bit of football banter, but it actually gets a bit darker. So a guy called Dean quote tweeted saying that this guy is a friend of mine and this fake hungry T word, should we say, has blatantly lied to get likes or whatever. He's been trolled relentlessly because of her lies. If you could retweet so people could see it's bullshit, that'd be great. He had to answer to his employer, family, etc. Obviously a huge fallout from this photo. Again, there's a bit of back and forth then after that about whether he'd engaged in some conversation a week before. He claimed that the friend then says this is only part of the story. Ended up, this guy, the centre of it all, ended up deleting his socials because of it. Obviously, a big fallout from his family and friends. And it is really tough situation.
I'm trying to work out what the moral of the story here is, because, she's got all the publicity that she possibly could have wanted out of it, even if she has had her good name dragged through the mud as a sort of like a side effect. But he had still kind of like been messaging her and contacting her. Nothing wrong with that. She's on OnlyFans. That's what she wants people to do. So I don't know. I suppose it's just sort of like, don't get involved in something if you don't want to sort of like to have the consequences of it. And also, presumably, he posed knowing that she was going to then kind of like put this picture all over the place, because that's kind of like that's her shtick. That's what she does. So I don't know. Part of me thinks, don't get involved in social media stars and pose with them if you don't want to also get caught up in their game. And from her point of view, I'd be like, have a bit more consideration for the people who you're dragging through the mud just to make a profit.
Yeah, it's just really, really tough situation.
It's really tough.